Hey guys, it's me, and I want to talk today about wasted time and wasted youth. And I want to specifically hone in on 3 areas of our life that we tend to waste a lot of time in. I'm going to talk about how to know when you're wasting time, and I'm going to give you some solutions and some ideas of things you can do instead. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. So we're talking today about wasted time and wasted youth and realizing what's happening before it causes you a ton of regret in your life later on down the road and you feel like you're behind that 8 ball. Okay, that's how life goes. And the reason why I'm doing this video personally is because I wasted a lot of time in my past with people who didn't really like me for me. Okay? They just didn't. I stayed in several love relationships, 2 actually, for a really long time, and both of them were a freaking mental and emotional effing beatdown. Okay? Seriously. I felt sad, I felt lonely, but I stuck in it because I thought that was the love of my life, and I'm just supposed to go through this pain and suffering. It's all gonna be okay. And so what else did I do? I did a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, a lot of clubbing, a lot of going out. Why? Because I thought I needed to do that to fit in. I wanted to get in where I fit in, right? But like going to the club every freaking night, hanging out with the same people, talking about the same stuff. I'm doing this video because if somebody would have done this for me back in the day, it would have helped me immensely. And I could have actually used some of that time to do stuff that would actually advance me in my life and make me feel better and make me more successful and probably a lot more happy. So it's time to ask yourself the personal question, right? How much time are you wasting with people and things and activities that really just what? Don't matter. The first big area in which we waste most of our time is with the wrong relationships, the wrong love relationships. Okay, so you're probably asking, Ashley, okay, what constitutes the wrong love relationship? And that's a good question. And the first symptom of a wrong relationship are people that don't really care about you. Because why? You seem to be chasing them down. You have to impress them, or you feel like you have to impress them to get their attention, to get them to like you. Okay, we've talked about love, now let's talk about friends, okay? Friends matter, right? And so the second biggest area in life that we waste most of our time is with what? With the wrong friends. That's it, with the wrong friends. I mean, think about it. When you're around the wrong friends, you're trying to fit in, right? And you're not fitting in, and you can tell, you feel like an outsider. It's like you're always wanting their approval. You know, it feels like you're around your parents wanting their approval all the time. I mean, when you're with people that are real friends, you're not trying to get their approval because they automatically approve you. They're not sitting there going, well, Ashley did this and that and not so happy about this and why didn't she do her hair that way? Who gives a crap? Okay? And a lot of times, too, we just want everybody to like us. We want to be popular. We want everybody to be calling us and talking to us, and so we don't really think about, do we have a lot of things in common with this person? Do we actually share some of the same interests together? But better yet, do we build each other up, or do we kind of pull each other down? I mean, a good friend and a good friendship is 2 people that care about each other there in the good and the not so good times, and they both build each other up and not try to pull each other down because one person or the other person is insecure. Okay, so we talked about love, we talked about friends, and now let's talk about the third and last way that we waste most of our time, at least that I'm going to cover in this video, and that is stuff. Okay, what I mean by stuff is that mind-numbing, hours upon hours, consistent stuff that we do that doesn't really, well, it doesn't better our lives. I mean, you think about it. The good examples of it are, you know, some types of TV shows that we watch for hours and hours that don't really give us back anything. Certain types of video games, right? What about games that we play on our phone for hours and hours when we could be doing something worthwhile? And all I'm saying about this is some of this can help us get our mind off some stuff that might be stressing us out, or maybe allow us to decompress sometimes. But we want to look at that time that we're spending on that, and could it be spent doing something else? Another thing about stuff is a lot of times we get lulled into this stuff, whether it's going to the club every night or drinking excessively every single night. It's okay to have fun, but does this become like a routine that's mind-numbing, or is it kind of allowing you to decompress? And I think you've got to find the difference between that, because I know from my past, when you go to the club every single night, eventually later on you look back and you regret some of that time that you spent when you could be doing almost anything else. You could learn a new language, you could meet new friends, you could paint your house, you could write a book, You could take up photography. I think that would be pretty cool. You could grow marijuana. I mean, you could learn how to brew your own beer. Who knows? There's so many opportunities you have out there of things that you can do that this other stuff is taking away from the time. So by now, I hope that I've helped you recognize some of the symptoms of where you've been wasting time in those three areas, whether you're wasting time with the wrong relationships, the wrong friendships, or the stuff that's just hours and hours of mindless stuff. So as you know, we've been growing our followers here on YouTube, and we appreciate every single subscriber. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And tell your friends and family about it, because I think there's some videos on here that really connect with a lot of people and can really help people in their lives. And that's why I did this video, because if somebody would have done this video for me a long time ago, it would have changed my life forever. And please like the video if it has helped you, and also comment and let me know of some areas where you figured out in your life that you've been wasting your time and how you overcame it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to a new video next week, and I look forward to reading your comments.